encourage men, especially out there, to speak out more, because that's what I do. My organization, we empower people to speak out, whether men or women, so that they can get help, whether go to therapy or counseling. What would you, for what you've been through, I think you are the best position to speak to a man out there. I mean, yeah, you're doing great, you know. Yeah.
Quick one. I tell people that how many of us have asked the question, what is the need of a man? Because over time we say, oh, men are the head of the house. Men are, they look up on a tour, a boat, that kind of stuff. So men are supposed to be brave. Men are supposed to take the pain. Men are supposed to endure the pain because that's what we're made of.
Yeah.
But when a man is down, a man is broken. He's really broken. And because society has created that monstrous environment that a man must be a man, men hide.
Yes.
So
That's
if
right.
you take a look at the ratio, men are dying more than even women because man is always enduring the pain.
That's right.
And unable to speak out.
Yeah.
So he has things in him he wants to share, but nobody wants to listen because the argument is, but you're a man, deal with it.
Yeah, that's right.
So that is the problem. So, and again, if men want to speak, we speak to our colleagues, and then sometimes like, hey, the thing, whatever I do, you're a man. You have to find a way to deal with it. But nobody is saying that, how do we find a solution for you? How do you deal with it? And sometimes, so when you find, when you're in a relationship and you find a woman, I always say that we complement each other to succeed. So the woman is able to listen to you and say, okay, you know what, I'm going to be your shield, or the other way around. And we need to find a way to understand the need of the man. What is the need of a man? Sometimes men don't need physical or material things. We need that emotional support.
Emotional support.
Because if a man is quiet and not speaking, at that moment, something is bothering him.
Yeah.
He needs somebody to listen to him.
Yeah.
And listening does not mean to respond and say, but you're a man, so find a way to deal with it. That's not the best. That is why I said that you have a lot of mental problems. Men go through a lot of emotional and mental problems because nobody's listening to us sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
And because we keep using the phrase, you are a man, deal with it, you are a man, find a way. And sometimes with some of our colleague men also don't help matters with some comments. Oh, I was able to deal with it because I'm a man. I was able to do. No.
Yeah.
It's wrong. So it makes it look like, as for me, I've done it. So you two find a way to deal with it. And then when a man begins to even talk about his problem, are you a woman? Why are you complaining? Why you find a way to? It doesn't help.
Yeah.
So we have to speak out. Where I have a problem, I try to speak it out. And when I speak it out and I get nobody listening to me, I'm okay. I've said it. I'm fine.
That's right.
I'm okay. Because it's out of my, out of me. Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah.
So I am better. Yeah. But if I keep it, because my fear is that nobody's listening, I compound my problems rather. But at least if you're not listening, or you're not even preferring solution, but you can listen, I'm okay.
Yes, that's right.
So that I get it out of me.
Yeah.
It is better to say nothing to me than to listen and say, "Oh, okay, I've heard you." That's sad. I would prefer we would have a conversation again and talk about this extensively. I'm okay. That is, you have listened. You're not offering solution, but at least you're acknowledging the fact that I have listened to you.
That's right.
But to say, "Oh, but you're a man, find a way to deal with it." No, I think you're not being fair. Yeah. And I advise our women in a relationship, try sometimes to ask your man what he needs. Listen to him.
Yes.
Right? And we'll be fine. That's our problem. Nobody listens to us sometimes.
I think you are 100% right. And when I go out to speak, we normally, like, especially when we go to Ghana, Gambia, and other places to speak to schools, people think, oh, should we bring only girls? I'm like, no, we need boys too. And when I talk to them, I let the boys, young men, understand that it is okay to cry. It is okay to speak out because you are a human being, and there are things that you also need to pour out. People normally say, yeah, you are a man. It's totally wrong. So what you are saying, if you're a man and you are listening to us on YouTube, please, this is a powerful thing to understand and to know. And when you said, like, when someone comes to you to share their story, whether it's a man or a woman, especially a man as well, don't say, oh, you are a man, you can do it. No, you just need to keep quiet and listen to the person and give them a hug or whatever it is and tell them that they can do it. Yeah. So don't judge a man, listen to them. The next question.